So this week I'm taking you to Colorado because I'm there to celebrate my nephew's graduation. But while I'm there, we're going to do a bunch of thrifting for vintage decor and antiques to sell in my booth, online, in my store. And I'm gonna take you along with me. So let's go have some fun. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It's gloomy. The weather's been weird, but you know what? That's okay because I'm actually heading off to Boulder this morning. I'm really excited to spend time with my sister, and you know, she always gives in to me, and we wind up going to thrift stores and antique malls, so that's always exciting.
Next stop, Seagate. Transfer to N and Seagate.
I've arrived in Boulder. It is so beautiful right now. Everything is like really green. And of course you can see all the Flatiron Mountains. So my sister kindly let me use her car. She was not interested in going with me, but I'm headed about an hour and a half away for, I want to say it's called Junk Market. So I only got one thing at the antique mall. I was actually rushing through there. It's this really cool coat of arms. It doesn't have any glass or anything. It's just like paper, but look at the frame. Very cool. I'm heading to 2 antique malls. It's already 6 o'clock. One of them closes at 7. One of them doesn't close at 9. All right, we're at Hampton Antique Mall, and we're gonna see, let's go see what we can find. So I just spotted these. They're really cute. They're only $8. Very cool. So everything's 50% off in this booth, and I found this Oklahoma State University 1891, and it is $7 and 50% off. I like it. Be a good online shop piece. Look at this African beaded chair. That is amazing. Those are all beads. Kind of like these. They are old. They're $65 and 50% off. And this guy's really cute. I'm definitely gonna get him for $6. I like this. I think it's supposed to be a little stem holder. It's $15, but it is 50% off. I think I'm gonna get it. Wait.
Did you go to Sweet House? There's tons of Sweet Houses in Boulder.
So adorable. Look at this chair over here. That
Like a
is
barrel
so cute, so well made.
Yeah.
And then this lamp. Now somebody's gonna snatch it
I
up.
hope so.
Look at that. Silver plated, and you said these have little coral pieces?
Yeah, the end is coral. Just ask them to go down to They'll go downtown.
This is so cool. It's a whale bookend for $40, but it's pretty massive. I love this. Probably made to hold gloves from the Victorian era, but I've never seen one with a landscape like this. It's got cows and a little cottage. I would love to buy this ostrich egg. It says dino egg, but it's an ostrich egg. But I'm afraid it may break in my suitcase. Look at this cute little tin. My gosh, this is the week of boxes. That is really cool. This is always one of my favorite boots. I think I'm just attracted by all of the color. Look at this plate. It is so pretty. Is that Portuguese? Yep. So pretty. And I have found really good deals here. Wow, I just love this tin. It is $18. I love this still life. Look at that. It's so cool. It's done by Sophie and they only want $35. This kind of reminds me of a loving cup. A little tiny trophy for $5. I like it. So cute. Very Mexican. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful tiny little Florentine box. $12.99. Darn it. I don't want to pay $12.99, but that is so pretty. That is heavy, but it is really cool. I've sold something very similar to this. My God, look at these absolutely beautiful ceramic Asian stools. They're so pretty. I don't know what they cost, but they're gorgeous. And this is such a good deal. It's only $19. Wow. Oh my gosh, I cannot resist. Look how cute that is. It's $7. Is it old? It looks old. It's going in the cart. Or in the basket, I should say. If I was at home, I would totally buy this lamp. It is only $55, and look how gorgeous it is. It is very Hollywood Regency. And I think these are marble. They are so pretty. Let's do. I like this little guy. He's really cute.
Yeah, I saw this tray.
That is so cute.
It's actually wood.
Yeah, so it's Florentine, but I wonder if somebody painted it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only $7.
I'm gonna put this in your.
My basket's right over there. So cute. That is the sweetest. Oh my gosh. For $7. What's that? I just found these. Crown. Decor, England. For $10 for the whole set. Oh, 50% off. I can't resist. For $3, that is really cool. Lucite. That is a really, really good deal.
Yeah.
Look, I found a little bust.
Well, surprisingly, because everything else is super expensive.
For $5.
Yeah, this is a nice one.
Yeah.
116.76 today.
Oh, that's not bad. So I think my luggage may be full now. We shall see. And then my sister gave me like all kinds of like clothes. So I will leave those if I need to. So before we get into the haul, I just want to let you know, if you're new here, my name is Abigail. I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth in Seattle, Washington. I sell on almost all the major platforms. Right now, I'm really favoring Etsy. And I do have a coupon code. It is LOVEITBUYIT, and it saves you 15% on your total purchase. And you should follow along on Instagram with me because I post content every single day. A lot of it never even makes it onto the videos. So right off the bat, I want to show you probably my favorite item, probably because it's for myself. So May was my birthday month and I bought a few different things for my birthday for myself. This is a favorite. Look at that. It is big. It is chunky. It is sterling and turquoise, which is my favorite combination, especially for summer. And I have big fingers, but this ring was extra big. So I ordered a sizer on Amazon and now it fits. I probably should get it professionally resized. Anyways, I really like it because, again, I have big fingers, so I like big chunky rings, and this one is exactly what I was looking for. I bought another little thing for myself. I don't know if I'll keep it forever, but I had to grab this. It is a diary from 1944. This is the year before World War II ended, and it is just chock full of somebody's notations and their thoughts, and I bought it for myself because I really want to read it. So I found this little box for $4. It is really sweet. I have shown these before. It's pyrography. I can never say it correctly, but basically you would take a hot poker and make a design on the box. So these are really old. This one's probably early 1900s. And then I also found this Oklahoma State 1891. It's like a little trinket tray, although you can also hang it. And then I also found this really interesting little shelf. I really love it. It looks obviously like a trellis with some vines on it. I only paid $4. It isn't wood, it's actually resin, but it's such a sweet piece. Along with this beautiful wood bowl. Look at that. So pretty. It even has like this natural element to it right there. So it is beautiful. And what really sucks is I recently sold a wood bowl. I shipped it and it broke. And I was so bummed about it. So I think I will put this one online, but the next time I'm gonna really pack it up because wood is actually fairly delicate. I found these amber salt and pepper shakers. They were $1.99 a piece. I don't know why thrift stores do that. I mean, you want salt and you want pepper, but why would you price them separate? Same thing with candlesticks and bookends. I think it's kind of like cheating to mark them individually. In my store and in my booth, they were always together. So found these beautiful and extremely heavy bookends. Speaking of bookends, so pretty. They're very heavy. And again, they had them priced separately at $9.95. And I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that $9.95 for the set? And she kind of felt bad, so I paid $12 instead of $19. The other item I got at a thrift store, it really seemed to be a week where I was finding a lot of boxes, and I had to resist because I do love a good box. But I did buy this one. It was $8 at the art store, which kind of reminded me of like a Value Village, but it is all leather and it is embossed, and it was made in the US. But what's really interesting is that I have picked up some Italian leather boxes that look really, really similar to this and much smaller that have sold really well online. I never knew that there was a demand for those, and I'm sure I've seen them and passed them up, and my gosh, I sold a little tiny box like this, and I want to say it sold for like $48, and I sold a bigger one for like $44. I also got this box. Look at this. This is really cool. Look at that. It's all carved. It's got like this velour velvet on the inside. It was probably made in the 70s. It's all carved, made in Mexico. It doesn't have a mark, but I can guarantee you that was made in Mexico. And then it's got these little feet on it. And I paid $9 for this. At that same thrift store, I also found these little cafe curtains. Oh my gosh, are these not the sweetest? They are just everything. Look at the pattern on those. So sweet. Moving on, the day that I decided to go way down south from Boulder on a Friday on Memorial Weekend when there was a ton of traffic, I definitely stopped at some antique malls and I went to that event. And honestly, that was not really my favorite day of thrifting, but I didn't come home totally empty-handed. So let me show you what I found. I found two, not one, but I brought home two of these. I have never seen anything like these. Have you? They are wood bottles with this like metal around them and then metal at the top. They have like this green felt on the bottom and this like wood top. And I just have never seen anything like these. And I paid $10 a piece for them. And I thought for what they were, I thought that was a really good deal because they feel very rustic, very primitive. I could totally see them in a kitchen, on a shelf. I can't even remember. I think I also bought this little basket from her for $7. Again, I love a container. A basket is a container. I think it would be so cute in a kitchen or in a bathroom styled with some towels in it. It is just adorable. My gosh, if I had room, I would probably keep this one myself. But anyways, it was a good deal at $7. I also got this from that one booth at that event. It is just an old architectural piece. And when I saw it, I'm just like, I don't know what I would do with it. I mean, I'm sure there's a million ways you can use it. I paid $12 for it, but I loved the chippiness. Look at how chippy and delicious it is, and I just think it's gonna look so cool with something on top. Maybe I'll figure something out. And I bought this little clock from her. It's a Bakelite. It's made out of Bakelite or celluloid. She said Bakelite. It says Bakelite on it, but I think it's actually celluloid, probably from the 40s. It is an oldie, made in the USA. Before I went to that event, I stopped at an antique mall that was having a big sale. It was called Old Crow's Antique Mall. It was huge. Everybody had sales, but I was just rushing through because I wanted to make it to that event, and now I wish I would have stayed longer. I only got one thing, but I think it is absolutely stunning. It is this piece of art. That's paper right there, and it's like a coat of arms with two goats It is really beautiful. And then look at the frame. It is really thick. It's got gold around here, gold around here, and it does definitely look like an older piece. I went to another mall where I would have stayed longer, but they closed on me, and I found these little copper salt and pepper shakers. These were $8. I couldn't resist them. I thought they were so absolutely beautiful. But I love this little black hand, and I think you put like a little, I think it's a little teeny weeny tiny butt vase. And I want to say I paid $8 for this. And then I got this little bear. I don't know if you can see him, but he is like hugging a tree trunk. And it's like a little trinket tray, so you could put something there. It is just really sweet. And I also got this box. Yes, another box. It was just a week of boxes, I'm telling you. And it is like an old card file, and it is really old. You can see the stamp right there, and this is all dovetailed. I couldn't resist. And for $4, that was such a good deal. So a trip to Boulder, Colorado is not complete unless I get to go to the Lafayette flea market, which is in the town of Lafayette, obviously. I go there every time because it's also one of my sister's favorite places to go if she's feeling antique-y, and I never leave empty-handed. I certainly did not leave empty-handed this time, so let me show you what I found. My sister actually found these, and it says silver-plated spoon and fork with coral, and we thought they were from Mexico. I don't know if they are, but look at how absolutely gorgeous they are. You may have caught this on my YouTube channel shorts or on Instagram, but my gosh, they are just absolutely gorgeous. Where they're gonna go, I don't know. I did pay $18, so I wanted to at least put $58 on these because honestly, I'm kind of like wanting to keep them. So I'm gonna put like a high price on them because if they don't sell, I will keep them. I love this because it looks like a little trophy cup, doesn't it? Like it totally looks like it should have writing on it. And I paid like $5 for it. I just think it's really cute. And that's probably gonna go to my booth. I had to buy this little guy. He is a little, gosh, what is he? Like a little bulldog. No, not a bulldog. A Frenchie. Is he a Frenchie or a Boston Terrier? My gosh, he's a boxer. That's what he is. It says so on the tag. And he was $8.99, but I want to say he was 50% off. He still has his original tag on him. Or I could pick up a celluloid box from the Victorian era. I definitely do. They sell really well for me. And so I want to say this one was $12, and it's all lined in velvet, and the silk, and the silk is in really good shape. A lot of times they are really tattered, but this was in great shape. And what's really interesting about this is it has like this really bucolic scene with these cows around a pond with a little farmhouse in the background. So it's got everything going for it. It's got cherries, it's got a ladybug, it's got a mushroom, flowers, butterfly, bumblebee, and it is so unusual. It's definitely going to the store, and we'll easily put $55 on it because it is really unique. And honestly, it feels like it's also handmade, which would make it one of a kind. Saying in my previous video that I don't think busts are really out of style. I think people are still looking for them, and so I was really excited to find these guys. So I don't know, maybe this is, who is this? I don't know. I will have to look them up. But They are super cool. They were both $5 a piece, and they're not very big. They're little, right? I really love this next piece. So look at how beautiful this box is. I'm just gonna take this off, but it is so pretty. It's the same booth that I bought the little bus, and the color on this so reminds me of the Tiffany blue, and it wasn't priced. And so when they called her, she said $8. And I also picked up this little piece. I know that there's a glare. Maybe you could see it this way. But anyways, it's really pretty. It's kind of just an etching of the Spanish steps in Rome. And I paid $7 for this. Red plates. Now these ones are made in England, and the mark on the back is Crown Ducal is what it says on the back. But they are just really sweet, and there are 6 of them. And gosh, I want to say I only paid $5. Joining me on this week's wonderful adventure. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. And if you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff. And otherwise, I will see you on the next video.